Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to do a full face of trying new drugstore makeup. And my dog apparently wants to be here too. I love you, Kaisa, but I don't think this is for you. Do you love the fluffy sweater? Do you love the fluffy sweater? We are going to dive into some drugstore makeup. I've been having this here. I have a full box. Here and we're just going to dive into all the new drugstore releases that I have seen as of late that seem a little bit interesting, and we are going to see, is this worth your money or are you better off trying something else? And we are going to put you in your bed instead. Okay? Also, if you like the video, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to see more videos because I do upload quite a lot of videos every week. Look at this. She was not easy to convince. I had to move the bed in here, but at least now she's not in my lap so that we can do something. I actually have two shades of the new powder foundation. It's called I Am Magic Powder Foundation from Nyqvist. I have one that is a little bit of a medium shade. I think this is a medium one, and this is Nicaragua. This is the one we're going to be using, but first, I don't know why I bought this one, but I thought maybe we can try this a little bit under the eyes, and this is Cairo, which is a light one, so you can see the difference here. This is what they look like. So first, I'm going to start with the concealer though, because I don't personally like putting concealer on top of powder foundation. And now that I have a little bit more of a combo skin living here in Austin, Texas, I want to find a powder foundation that I can be using when I want to have a quick out the door makeup look in the summertime. This concealer is the one we're going to be trying out, and this is from Flower Beauty, and this is the Get Real Serum Concealer. I have not even... I'm breaking the seal. Doesn't really smell like anything, so we're just going to be using a little bit of this under our eyes. And I'm going to blend that out with a sponge, and then we'll go in with the powder foundation. I've actually had these things for a little bit. I did an order from Ulta, and then I went on vacation, and then when I came back, we had that power outage. So this is the first time that I'm actually having time to sit down and play with these things. That's actually a really nice consistency of that concealer. I would say that that is a full coverage concealer. I didn't use that much, as you can see, and I still feel like it's covering quite a lot. Why am I red on the nose? Is that like a breakout that's about to happen, or did I scratch myself? Nobody knows. But I think that that concealer looks really, really good. And it doesn't feel greasy either. I can be about that. For reference, before I get into this, like I said, I have combo skin. I live in a very humid climate right now, and these are things that you should take into consideration when seeing how somebody reviews, especially foundations, skincare, stuff like that. I'm also 39, so I do have quite a lot of fine lines. So we're gonna go in with this one that is a little bit of a medium shade. I'm using the Nabla foundation brush that I think is not dense, but also not flimsy. It's like an in-between. It's not a kabuki brush, but it's also not like a flimsy brush. Because I want to see if I can get I don't want to have a full coverage, but maybe like I don't know, medium. Is that a little bit too dark for me? That might actually be, just us do have to face first. That might be a little bit too dark for me. Which is good, because then I can use it when I wanted to use it, which is in the summer, when I have a tan. Listen, I'm a pool person. Oh, and I also put a hydrating primer under. I don't have one from the drugstore, so I used the new one from Lawless, but I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't have crusty skin. This is definitely a little bit too dark for me, so maybe I will just for this video, I will mix in a bit of this one that is a little bit lighter, just so we can get it to look good on me today. Okay, so I've done half the face and I've basically just mixed the two shades. So this is the side with the foundation and this is the side without the foundation. You can see I have a little bit of maybe pigment spots or stuff like that going on here. These aren't breakouts, they're just discolorations in my skin. And I feel like this one is a nice medium coverage. It covered all of that up. It makes my skin tone look more even, but you can still see freckles through here, so it's not a full coverage. But I like it. I really do like it, and mixing the two shades together definitely gave me my shade, and I probably will be able to get away with this one on its own when we are coming into pool season. So I am gonna use maybe a little bit of this on a sponge for the concealer area. This is the lighter one, the one that looks like this. Maybe I'll just use a little bit and just set the concealer with that. And if you use a sponge with a powder foundation, you're gonna get more coverage, but I don't, listen, I'm 39, a full coverage cakey powder foundation, that's not my journey. No. Okay, I've been trying, you can see it's covering up most of those spots, but still leaving a little thingamajig. I think it looks really good. Here's the thing, I'm just dipping in between both of these. Here's the thing, my skin feels a little dry. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my skin feels a little powdery, but for me, and this is my opinion about powder foundations, they look better over time and not necessarily when you're doing your makeup. If you have dry skin, you might need to do a lot of skin prep. But if you do not have dry skin, it looks a little better over time when your skin is starting to sink into your skin and some of your oils are starting to come through. That's when you really can see how powder foundation is. Right now it is 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll try and see if I can do at least one check-in just to show you how I feel about this throughout the day, because like I don't think that powder foundations really give you what they need to be giving you at the beginning of the day. I'm just gonna use a little Fix Plus. I actually have a setting spray here. This is the cucumber extract. This is from Hard Candy. This is the long wear setting spray Sheer Envy. Oh wait, I still have the tape on it. I've never used it, as you can see. I put this off now. So, it's a little aggressive. Oh yeah, that's not the finest mister I've seen in the world. You can see the droplets on my skin. I love the scent of it though, but that mister is a absolute no-go. That's not a mister, that's like one of those you spritz your flowers with. That's what that one was. Don't love the spritzer, but I needed a little hydration. It's actually not a bad color, and it does look like my skin. It didn't 100% cover this part, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this bronzer just to contour a little bit, because this isn't really super, super dark. And I just want to have a little bit of a definition in my outer perimeter. This isn't a new bronzer. I really, really do like it. I will link everything down below where I found it. Some of this I've been sent as PR. It's basically the Hard Candy, actually. Yeah, Hard Candy, and I do have a few things from Colourpop as well. Those are the only things that I've been sent as PR. All the other things I bought myself. I will link it down below. I know that technically a lot of people do not count Colourpop as drugstore, especially since you can't find them in drugstore. You can find them at the drugstore section of Ulta, but I don't think you can find these at Ulta. But I have been sent these as PR, and I really wanted to try them, so I'll include them in this video more as like an affordable thing, even though I know they're not technically drugstore. And this is the Woo Me Pressed Powder Blush. It's the reddish coral one, and then is the pressed highlighter, and I'm dying to try this one. And this one is, my god, look at this peach. This is in Heart of Gold. So I'm just gonna be putting these on, and we'll see how these are, on the cheeks, because I really like actually the matte blushes from Colourpop, because I feel like they are the perfect amount of sheer. I don't want a blush that is too pigmented, because it can go south real fast. You know, I've been talking about that red blush from the, what is it called? Now I forgot. From the High School Musical. I don't remember what it's called, but you know which one I'm talking about. It's so beautiful. It's a warm red blush. Oh, this is more like a pinky corally red. I've been really into that. Now it turned into too much. I've been really into reddish blushes as of late. And maybe for like Valentine's, this could be nice. I keep calling Valentine's Halloween, and my husband is like, what is wrong with you? He's like, are you afraid of Valentine's? I keep calling it Halloween, and I don't know why. Somebody stop me. I don't understand. So let me see if I can find a good hype. So let's do this one. Yeah, it feels like a typical powder highlighter, and I don't know how good it's gonna stick because we got a pretty powdery skin. That is more subtle, and I'm sure that if I spray this, I would be able to get that to be a little bit more intense. But also, I will say, after those Rare Beauty highlighters, it's kind of nice with a highlighter that's not bam in your face. It's nice with something that's just giving you a little bit of a glow without signaling to the aliens. I like it. I don't love that my nose is still red. Maybe it looks a little bit like I put blush on there. Listen, this is what we're going with. First, when I bought these things, because I'm gonna be wearing the LA Girl Foreplay eyeshadow in this green, I thought I was gonna be wearing this Wet n Wild Megaless Lock and Shine, this color, but I've already tried this one and it absolutely sucks. Buyer beware, this is an awful product. I've already tried it. It is, if you want to try a product like this, don't buy this one. It's absolutely atrocious. This is gonna have like just fast pace going into the worst of 2023. So instead, we are gonna do this Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink, and this one is more of a red. Why are you snoring so loudly? This is more of a red. Oh, and I did my brows. I mean, you can see, you got eyes. And so we're gonna do this color combo, and I think I'm gonna try and play my eyes down a little bit and do this one. I also bought these lashes because they look so good online, but in real life, I don't like them at all. I don't like how these look. It is the My Lash But Bolder. They don't look like anyone's lash. Yeah, online they look so cute, but now that I got them, I'm like, I don't like how these look at all. So I might put on some like clusters or something. I don't know. It depends on how the eye look is. That's a cute color. I thought it was gonna be based on the that smells amazing. Oh, I now want to have candy. This smells like candy. Fruity, wonderful kids candy. And I have never been more in the market for candy in my life. Oh wow, this smells so great. I've always said that I look crazy. I've always said that the Oden's Eye lip products smell the best in the world. These are really rivaling that. Such a lovely scent. Tutti Frutti candy, almost like those, you know, those necklaces that you had on, those hard candy, and you could bite it off, and then eventually it just ended up being like elastic band. It smells like that. Really lovely. Okay, online, this looked like it was gonna be a burnt orangey red, but it's definitely not that. Definitely not that. So I'm kind of disappointed with the color, but we're going with the red lip today. Okay, this is going on a little bit like a film, and it's feeling a little sticky right now. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna let this dry down a little bit and I'll give you some thoughts, because right now it does feel a little thick and filmy. Okay, so it does dry down, but it feels a little heavy on the lips. I'll let you know about the wear of this as well. Like, I can feel it on my lips. I don't know how I feel. It's not feeling drying, it's just feeling a little bit heavy. I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette. This one is in the color Cowgirl. It is like a, let me actually just swatch this. It's like a subtle green yellow color story. You know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Huh. That's not bad. Let me do some eye primer and we'll start with this one here. The like pukey brownie swampy green. I feel like I'm not super loving my base right now, which is a shame because I really want to love like all the foundations, of course, that you get, but there's something about it. I don't know. Again, it might look better in a bit. It's just looking very matte. Then with the, I don't even know if I want to call it a medium. Maybe it's a light to medium coverage. Maybe it's the cheek color. Maybe a red cheek isn't the best with this kind of, I don't know. Something about it is throwing me off just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just putting this in my crease and blending out the edge. And I think we're just gonna layer the shimmers above it. That is a really nice, is it super opaque? No. This is not the most opaque color I've ever used in my life, but it's definitely doable. It's a nice color. Not top shelf, but definitely a good color. I'm just putting this all over, and honestly, I feel like this matte color is one of those colors that if you have a little bit of a yellow undertone like me, this is the perfect one and done shadow. Like this could be it. You could be done and you could be out the window. Don't leave the window. No, out the front door. Calm down, close the window, back away, back away. We're going through the front door, and it doesn't have to be like more complicated than this. I think it's pretty. Let us do some of the shimmers. I kind of want to do like just, I wanted to keep this a little easy, so I think I'm gonna use my fingers. Is this giving? It's a little more of it. I don't want to call it dry, but it's definitely not one of those more oily formulas. So it doesn't like 100% give you that foiled, sticking to itself kind of a result. It's not one of those that foil, but it's definitely giving some sparkle. I'm putting that in the outer part, and then on the clean finger, I'm doing this lighter one. And I'm gonna put that on the inner part. Like I said, I just want to keep it a little bit simple. Not every makeup look has to be the most intense ever. These are a little dry. I liked the matte better than I like these shimmers. I mean, they show up, but they're not like super intense. Why am I so red on the nose? Don't look. Why are you looking at that? Don't look at that. I mean, I could spray them and put them on, but usually putting them on with your fingers give the same result. So yeah, these shimmers look a little better in the pan than they do actually on the eye. So I'm gonna use a little pencil brush. I just cleaned it off on my Sigma color switch, and I'm doing this light color. Yeah, these mattes, they're kind of nice. I would like these quads to come out with just mattes, honestly. That's nice. I like that. Okay, LA girl. Maybe with a little glitter glue or something, you can get these shimmers to really pop. But like I said, I want to keep it a little bit effortless today. I don't hate that. You know what? I don't hate that. I hate that like my eye sinks in here. So I always feel like I look so patchy here because of this little divot. I think you can see it here. Do you see how it, yeah. I don't love that. What am I gonna do? Have a filler in my outer corner? Can you do that? I don't know. I don't hate that. I also have this liquid eyeliner by Hard Candy. I'm not gonna do a wing, but I was thinking maybe I can do one of those. How do you get this open? I can do one of those that I like to do a little detail here above my hood. You can see this hood. I like to do a little detail to like avert your eyes from that. Listen, I have to break into this one. Watch me shove this tweezer into my hand, having to go to get it fixed. Oh my, this is a lot. This is like an escape room. Hello? Okay, I ripped it apart. I'm that person. Oh, Stroke of Gorgeous Color Liquid Eyeliner. Let's shake it a bit and let's see how this looks. Oh, it looks a little sheer, but I'm sure we can build it up. You know what? It matches my shirt. Let's do mascara first and we'll end with this one, because I think I only have those two products left, and mascara is of course the mascara. We are gonna do the Telescopic Lift by L'Oreal. I bought this myself at Target, and I will say when I saw this brush, it seems like a brush that I would like, because I like short bristled plastic wands. Let me show you one of my favorite mascaras, which is the one that I like to use the most, and they are very similar in wands. This is the We Makeup, this one. The We Makeup More mascara. It is an Italian indie brand, and I've been loving that mascara for so long, and you can see that the bristles are kind of similar, but of course this telescopic one has this flat side that you're supposed to use first to like lift your lashes. So we are gonna try. You're supposed to start with this flat side and just push your lashes up. I will say, you can see my eye is wandering. It's very easy to poke yourself with one of these because you're supposed to lift it up with the flat side. So don't do what I did. But I'm starting with the flat side and I'm pushing it up. And I don't know if you can see, but I do think it's doing a really good job. Maybe I'll actually not use any falsies today, just so I can see how this one holds up throughout the day. Okay, flat side. Let me do this first and I'll come back for the second layer. Okay, so this is one layer and I'm actually gonna just bend these a little bit. This is a Makeup Geek curler. I don't think that this one is still available, but it's still the one that I like to use. Okay, let's go in with the second layer. And now we're doing it with the spiky side, I think, to comb it out. What I'm looking for in a mascara is length and curl. And I don't know if I think that this one does that. My lashes are not exactly how I want them to be. I can tell you right now that I much prefer like these are looking clumpy. I mean, yeah, they're intense, but they look clumpy. I much prefer, look at this. I don't it just looks super clumpy. I much prefer the Maybelline Sky High mascara over this one. I think that this one is looking clumpy. I don't love it. It's definitely there, but I don't foresee this being my favorite mascara. I did put a little bit of the number 6. I'm fairly sure this is Avocado by Oden. That's not a drugstore thing, but it's the right color for this look. It's the right color. So we're gonna try something with this liner. I think the mascara is too clumpy. I think it is, if you want a voluminizing mascara and not necessarily the length, this might be for you. I don't think this is a bad mascara. I prefer something that's lengthening and curling. This isn't lengthening and I want that. So this is just a personal preference that this isn't exactly what I'm looking for. So we're gonna do the yellow eyeliner, and I like doing like something here. I mean, it's not for everyone, but I like it on me. I like something like that. Maybe I'll even do, this was better on the eye than I expected. Maybe I'll do a second one. You know what? I don't hate that. This was better on the eye than I expected. I'm gonna fill in a second layer just for opacity, but this wasn't bad. I kind of like it. Go you, Hard Candy. I think I have more colors as well. I'm impressed with that one. Okay, let me finish this up and we can have a chat, because I don't love all of these. Okay, so I think what is throwing me off with this look is that this is a light coverage leaning on medium, because the more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is more of a light coverage with the brush, and the red blush is making it look like I didn't cover up my redness. So I think it's the blush that's throwing me off. Had I chosen something that wasn't so cool tone, because this is more of a cool tone blush, can show you again. It's more like a cool tone, pinky, corally, reddish blush. If I had chosen something that was warmer with this look, and I might even go over with something warmer on my cheeks, it would have matched my skin tone better and it would have looked less like a rash. I think that this blush is, if you want a red blush that's not a true red, and you have a cooler skin tone, I would recommend this one. If you want a red blush that's not a true red and you have a warmer skin tone, I would recommend the one from the High School Musical one, depending if you want a warmer undertone or a cooler undertone. So I think if I top this off with something, because this highlighter is also a cool tone highlighter, if I top this off with something that's warmer, I think I'm gonna like it more, and I'll probably do that after this video, because I'm gonna wear this throughout the day and I'll film, what is this? And I'll film some kind of a check-in. The lipstick feels better with time. It's like it almost it needed a little rest. So I like the lipstick now. I like the eyeshadow. It's not like you can see it's like I am missing a color. It's like this needed another deep color for this to be more balanced. But if you don't like deep colors, I like the quality of the mattes. The shimmers need a little help, but I like the quality of the mattes. I just wished I had something that was darker for me. Mascara, not my favorite. I think it looks clumpy. The concealer might be my favorite today. The concealer and the eyeliner might be my favorites of today so far. But I will do a little bit of a check-in in a little bit. Like I said, well, now it's 11 because I've been slacking, but I put this foundation on at 10. I've been wearing it now for an hour and I already feel like it's not feeling restricting anymore and it's not feeling dry. So hopefully this is gonna turn out to be good. But yeah, I'll put something warm on the cheeks and I'll check back with you in, well, for you, 1 second. Hello friends, hello, welcome back. It is 1941. Can you see that? 1941. I have not had this on for like 12 hours. First of all, this lipstick. Whoever came up with this lipstick, straight to jail. This is the second application. I had to reapply this lipstick. I'm just gonna go over this with the gloss now. It literally crumbles off your lips. Remember when I told you that I felt like it was a film on the lips? It is a film that just crumbles up. This looks horrible. I feel, you can see it's very glowy. It's very glowy, the foundation, but it didn't break up. I mean, it is a powder. I'm gonna use, this is from Nomad Beauty. I will link these down below. They're honestly so good. They're blotting papers and they're twice the size as other blotting papers. I don't think that this is gonna be my favorite foundation for summertime. Not only is it a little heavy going on, it also doesn't really keep the oils at bay. So it's like, it's not really doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't think this is going to be a favorite for me. I have liquid foundations that keeps the oil at bay better than this one. And I feel like that is one of the things that like powder foundations have going for them. And I also feel like my skin is so red, which is weird. My lips look, I can't take myself seriously. How am I supposed to take myself seriously? So here's my thing. Eyeliner, really good. Eyeshadow hasn't creased, looks really nice. Mascara is still here. At least it didn't crumble under my eyes or anything like that. So it's, at least it still stays on there if you're looking for a volumizing mascara. The highlighter is still on there as well, and the blush. I did go over with a little bit of orange, but that red is still just very prominent. I think I might be getting like a breakout or something, and that's what's red on my nose, but also shows that this one did not have enough coverage. I just didn't love my base today. Can we just end it at that? I didn't love the foundation powder. I really like the concealer. I like the eyeshadow and eyeliner, especially the eyeliner, the eyeshadow for what it is. I didn't love the shimmer formula, but the matte one was okay. If you're balling on a budget, it's fine. Lipstick, buyer beware. Do not buy this lipstick. If you are looking for matte lipstick at the drugstore, get the Juvia's Place lipsticks. Those are really nice. Those are really nice. What else did I try out? Mascara. Not my favorite, but I totally can understand if you're looking for volume, it could be your favorite. Setting spray, this sprayer, no. So overall, there was some hits, there were a bunch of misses, there were some meh things. At the end of the day, do I hate my face? No. But I will definitely be, we're actually heading to Target. I will definitely be using just a little powder to fix this situation. But thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you've tried any of these things. I would love to hear your thoughts. I will probably take this lip off because lip gloss did not save it. And yeah, I will see you again, I don't know, either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for a new video. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a video that I am really looking forward to showing you, so I will see you then. Bye!